This is Donna D'Angelo with the Institute of Christ Consciousness for the Planetary Transformation Call of October 13th, 2024. We'll begin with our usual prayer, so take a few minutes to get anchored into your heart, focus there, and feel that need, that willingness to become more receptive and responsive to your spirit. Our Divine Parents and Magisterial Son, we welcome this opportunity to collaborate with you once again, holding space in the way we can for you to bring in the corrective measures for this world to change its course and continue on its trajectory toward light and life. It is now time for this planet to make a major shift forward, and we invite all of our wonderful planetary helpers and our universe brothers and sisters of all dimensional levels as they assist us in this mighty undertaking. You know what is necessary at this particular stage. You know what it is that we need to bring in today. And we thank you for guiding our minds, our mental currents, our emotional energies, that we may be aligned with the spirit within us and hold that focus for your will to prevail through your grace and mercy. Thank you so much for this opportunity to be of service, and may we begin now. Greetings, my beloved children. This is your father, Michael. I invite you to center yourselves in my presence through your spirit of truth. Here is where I meet you and convey to you what you need to hold you steady and firm as this world makes a major step forward in its transformational journey. Much preparation has been underway for many years, as you well know. Many people have been prepared through messages and group meditations and prayers to hold focus, to bring in the spiritual light necessary to embrace this planet, that it may perceive what has been done to prevent this world from its rightful place in our universe family. Now it is time for this shift to occur. And I call upon you, my faithful and devoted children, to anchor into my plans of correction for this world. You do this by simply holding that intention for you to become more of that living expression of my plans of correction. This is also tied to your soul purpose for your human incarnation. And so in this moment together, I invite you to simply hold that focus and intention for you to become more anchored into my plans of correction for you. Each one of you holds a piece of this plan. Each one of you has been carefully cultivated to open to the rich inner dimensions of your spiritual potential. I know it has been very challenging at times to live up to the potential you have within you. But I say to you, as my sons and daughters, you are worthy of this achievement. And now I call upon you to become even greater conduits of the love, light, and life your world needs now at this very important time. So all I ask for you to do is to center yourselves in me and to hold that focus for my plans of correction to be further anchored into you, that your soul purpose may become more enlivened in your mind and heart and propel you on to even greater acts of service to your brothers and sisters who are in great need of understanding what is happening on this planet and the need for them to receive divine love. Take a few deep breaths. Center in your heart your intention to be more anchored into my plans of correction for you. My love lives in each one of you, albeit you will express it differently outwardly to your brothers and sisters. My love is the same for each one of you. It is abiding, it is eternal, it is infinite. And so, my children, I ask you to simply open yourselves to me now, that I may anchor you into what you can do during this important time of planetary correction. And we begin. If it is helpful for you to focus so that you don't lose the spiritual vitality that is moving through you, simply focus on the words and the energies of my soul purpose as I continue to minister into you, each one. Hold the willingness to open to your sacred purpose and potential, that you may be a greater conduit of my love to your brothers and sisters who need the spiritual encouragement and ability to trust in their own soul purposes. There will be many avenues of service open to you in the near future for you to express your God-given talents and abilities. This is a time when you will see great change occur within you. You will be amazed at what you can do as conduits of my love to your brothers and sisters. They have such deep need for my abiding love. And I look to you as my awakened and enlightened children to hold that focus for them, to open to the greater bandwidth of love that they have the potential to perceive within them. This is something everyone needs. Everyone desires this, although they may not yet fully recognize their potential. But I say to you, the time is upon you now. when all humanity will know the truth and will seek to become more like their Creator in thought, word, and deed. And we are making every provision available to you, my children, to achieve this mighty event of planetary correction and transformation. Continue to focus on me and allow my ministrations to build in you deeper and more secure foundation of my love, that you may be up to the tasks of expressing your soul purpose to your heart's desire and delight. There is an undercurrent of spiritual energy becoming more active on the planet. Over the many years of this call, we have entrusted you to hold focus so that we could make many adjustments in these deeper circuits of the planet, especially into the memory system, to clear out the influences that have kept you in spiritual bondage. Now it is time for these remaining influences and effects to be purged from the planet. It is time for the return of my living gospel that I taught when I was here as your brother Jesus. It is a simple truth to have faith in the Creator of all and to serve your brothers and sisters with love, compassion, tolerance, patience, and peace to the best of your ability. There is no creed you must adhere to other than your devotion to living in alignment with the Father's will within you and how you are being guided forth in the expression of your unique soul purpose. With that being said, then, I ask you to hold that intention to connect with your brothers and sisters at a deeper level so that this interlacing of circuitry in the memory circuits of the planet forms a mighty field of spiritual intention to lift the planet out of its muck and mire of misery and into the light that beckons the planet into its bright and glorious future and destiny. Hold that intention to be more connected to your brothers and sisters who are also engaging with their soul purpose, and I will continue to minister to you. See yourself stand in the living gospel of Jesus as we conduct more ministrations to help you achieve living in this way. Soon, it will become more evident that a mighty hand is pressing upon this planet to lift it out of the past, to secure it on its path to its future destiny of light and life. Know that your efforts at loving service are fundamental to this great alteration that is now underway. After all, you are the caretakers of this world, and we are equipping you with my sovereign power and authority, that you can stand in this and claim this as your divine birthright, to be a more effective way shower of the truth and the goodness and the beauty of the Creator's presence within each heart of the citizenry of this world. This is what I sought to do when I was here as Jesus. There were many who heard this call, but as you know, my living gospel has not reached its full potential. And now this is the time, 2,000 years later. My living gospel is the salvation this planet seeks. So stand in its purity, that all of the extraneous influences from various religious beliefs, dogma, creed, can be lifted up into this higher dynamic and speak to the hearts, the citizenry of this world, the simplicity of living this very simple gospel message. Hold focus now for this to occur at a deeper, broader, and more pervasive level all throughout the planetary system of mind and memory as we continue to minister in you. Oh. Mm. invite my sovereign power and authority to move into those memory circuits where this can be very effective in loosening the tethers of the rebellion, to help the world ascend out of the past and into the new circuits that are bathing the planet from the universe and the light coming from its core. Hold focus on Michael's sovereign power and authority and invite it to go deep into memory. My beloved children, the world is gaining its footing in the universe circuits of life. In the coming days, you may feel new energies surge through you as these life circuits become more anchored in you. This is all part of the plans of correction for this world. You have a right to receive this, yet it is up to you to maintain your focus on being the best representation of your higher self to your brothers and sisters, that these circuits may anchor more deeply into you and hold you more firm and steadfast through the current planetary storm. But do not fear, for this is the passing of one age into the next, one where you will feel more joyful and revel in the changes that are being made through your efforts and ours. You are learning how to collaborate with the universe, and this was always the intention for this world, to learn the ways of life and to establish them on this planet. The plan is now in place for this major correction to unfold now. And in the coming days, stay close to me as your father, and know that I will hold you strong, courageous, peaceful, and above all, loving, as this mighty transformation continues. I will leave you now in this manner, my children, that Monjoronson may address you. It is my delight to communicate with you when you come to me with faith and trust, an internal knowing that I am your father. You are my beloved child. I will always uphold you and never forsake you. And with that, you can bank on my trustworthiness and my love for you. Good day. Beloved brethren, this is Monjoronson. I am especially eager to conduct the energies for the planetary collective mind and memory system to anchor more fully into Michael's plans of correction. I invite you to hold that intention for the world's mindal system to open to this greater endowment from your Father, and for the activities of divine justice to continue to prevail here. This is a very important time upon Urantia, and yet there are still many slumbering souls who have yet to experience the great magnitude of spiritual energy available to them to lift them out of their own misery and fear and to place them more squarely on the path of divine transformation. I invite you to simply hold focus once again and feel that willingness and need for Michael's plans of correction to engage more deeply into the memory circuits, to anchor into the areas where this correction still needs to make the necessary changes to untether the planet from the rebellion influences. If you wish to focus, see these words, Michael's plans of correction, pulsing on the earth plane. Invite the energies to go down into the memory system, which you might consider to be underneath the ground, going down, down, down deep into the core of the earth, where the planet's divine plans reside, and allow the changes that we can conduct to be imparted there. And if you wish, see yourselves standing on this earth plane in Michael's plans of corrections, that your own internal divine plans and soul purpose may be further activated. We encourage you to come into a greater awareness of how to use the circuits of your mind through intention and willingness to bring about these great changes that you all seek. And we begin. And as you hold focus on Michael's plans of correction, moving deeply into the earth plane, see it being held in a field of divine justice. Oh. Mm. You are now in the period of planetary reckoning, wherein your brothers and sisters will need to make a choice. The choice is to cut ties with the past, with the rebellion influence, and to turn to the light of spirit within. For some, it will be a very difficult choice to make. Some people will experience such overpowering fear that they will not understand what is being made available to them. Other people will experience a heightened sense of joy and relief as they choose the light within and begin to perceive their own inner goodness and spiritual potential. Regardless of how people make this choice, we ask you to convey to them a sense of purpose and to help them see that each individual has so much value, value to the Creator and to life itself. In this way, you will grow in your own soul purpose and the expression of the divine love that you can convey to your brothers and sisters. The time is upon you now, and you will have many, many opportunities to help those who need to hear what you have to offer, and to also convey from your heart and soul to them an energy that will liberate them from their own inner darkness. You have been well prepared for this, but it is up to you to make use of the spiritual potential within you. We do not force you, we simply invite you. And when you have that awareness, call upon us to help you know, experience the words you need to convey to another individual and to amplify the energies of your hearts and souls that they may perceive a signal in their own inner beings that can cultivate the love that lives within them. This is all about cultivating life and love within another person, and to help that person open to his and her own spiritual potential. This is an unprecedented time for you to be the living light containers of the truth that has already taken deep root in you. And now you are learning how to wield this with Michael's power and authority and with the grace of the Holy Spirit. So as you continue to invite Michael's plans of correction to move into memory in the field of divine justice, let these words settle in and expand you and bring you into that place where you feel more of your own power and authority, springing new life within you. There is one more focus to add, my dear brethren. Engage now with these dynamics. Preparation for the magisterial mission. Preparation for the magisterial mission. Preparation for the magisterial mission. As this not only spirals around the planet in that familiar counterclockwise rotation, also invite it to engage with the earth plane circuits and Michael's plans of correction. Hold focus here while we make these additional energetic adjustments and build this greater spiritual dynamism for the furtherance of the divine plans of correction to unfold when the time is right. The preparations had been underway for many years, and now it is time to anchor them into the earth plane, to engage with what Michael wishes for this world to experience deep in his love and mercy for his children and for all life of this world. So do your best to hold this now as we engage and foster more circuitry connections here. And invite Mother's joyful song of life to weave all of these elements and dynamics together in a greater harmonious whole, that your individual song may become more lovely, more melodious to those around you. And in so doing, you strike that harmonic chord that can resonate within another person and help them open to their own melody, their own song of life. Oh. Mm. 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 Many deep circuitry adjustments have been conducted today. Now, take a few moments to elevate your gaze to paradise, to the source of all life, love and light, to the creator in whom all things exist. Let us spend these final moments together in communion, in thanksgiving, and lift up your heart, joyful praise of what is occurring on this world. Join with me holding this focus for a few moments. It is time to return Urantia to the bosom of the Father. It is time to return Urantia to the bosom of the Father. It is time to return Urantia to the bosom of the Father. Hold this now with great gratitude in your heart and rest in the one in which you exist. Oh. Oh. Invite the reflection of paradise to shine upon you, to shine upon this world, building a mighty embrace of light and life. To hold this world in a mighty trajectory of paradise gravity. Oh. If you wish, descend from paradise, but you are still energetically connected. See yourself standing on the earth plane, but upheld in the divine reflection of paradise, and hold focus for the dynamic of paradise ascension to engage with these circuits now as we make these final adjustments for this next phase to unfold. Envision paradise ascension holding the planet in a mighty embrace of light, grace, and glory. And if you wish, ask to be ground into these dynamics, that your physical body may absorb more of these higher frequencies, building you in a higher spiritual dynamic. You may perceive more of the divine presence within. Beloved brethren, while we have completed the circuitry objectives for today, know that they will continue to integrate and make their presence known in the coming days. Stay close to your father and mother during this time. Ensure that you are communing with your spirit each day to perceive the insights you need to hold you firm as this world makes a mighty transition into the circuits of the universe and paradise. All is well. Mighty preparations are underway for this next phase. So look to the future. Disconnect yourselves from the past and know that Michael's hand is steering this world to its ultimate destiny. On behalf of all of the mighty participants of the higher dimensional levels, I thank you. And may you perceive growing grace and beauty expand in you more and more each day and lead you into the ways of love, truth, goodness, and beauty that is your divine birthright to cultivate. And with that, I will withdraw and leave you in the Father's love. Good day.